Well, this all comes as frustration is building over the next round of shipments of that first vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine. Governors and health officials in more than a dozen states all around the country are reporting that the federal government has told them to expect fewer doses than initially planned. News Nation correspondent Tom Negaman joining us live outside of Pfizer's headquarters in New York City. And Tom, Pfizer is saying they have millions of doses just sitting in a warehouse going unused. What is going on?
Waiting direction right now, and a lot of folks are wondering what's going on right now, Rob, including more and more states that even as we get this great breaking news about Moderna are saying they are getting less than the expected allotment of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. And tonight, Pfizer tells us that is not their doing.
So we're on schedule to open 6 vaccine mega sites across the state in early January.
But New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy said today what's missing is quite a bit of the promised vaccine. And he's not alone. Among the states confirming shortages, Alabama, which says its second shipment will be 20,000 doses smaller than expected. California, which estimates 160,000 fewer doses. Connecticut, which says it'll be down about 12,000. Illinois and Indiana, they say they'll be short but don't have specific data. Massachusetts says it's now expecting 20% fewer doses. Minnesota, 40%. Oregon, short about 16,000. Rhode Island says it's been told to expect about a third less of the Pfizer vaccine than originally promised. Texas tells News Nation it's getting 64,000 fewer Pfizer doses, but is now expecting to get more of the Moderna vaccine. Utah says it's getting nearly 7,000 fewer doses and is working to figure out why. New Jersey expecting 20% less of both the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines.
Pfizer said to me personally, we want you to know this is not us. So,
in a statement, Health and Human Services tells us there was some confusion between planning and training numbers provided in mid-November and actual official weekly allocations. We are working on clearing up any misunderstanding with the governors and jurisdictions. But the CEO of the Michigan Health and Hospital Association says we find the lack of communication and clarity on the reduced allocation of Pfizer vaccine from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services disappointing and frustrating. Washington's governor tweeting, the CDC has informed us that Washington's vaccine allocation will be cut by 40% next week, and that all states are seeing similar cuts. This is disruptive and frustrating, Jay Inslee says. No explanation was given. A statement from Pfizer says the company is not having any production issues with our COVID-19 vaccine, and no shipments containing the vaccine are on hold or delayed. This week, they say, we successfully shipped all 2.9 million doses that we were asked to ship by the U.S. government to the locations specified by them. We have millions more doses sitting in our warehouse, but as of now, we have not received any shipment instructions for additional doses. Among the most frustrated tonight, the governor of the state from which much of the vaccine will originate.
And I still cannot get a straight answer out of the Trump administration about why Michigan, like many other states, is receiving a fraction of the vaccines that we were slated to receive.
And tonight, a senior administration official in the Trump White House tells our Washington bureau that the difference is a disconnect between projection and allocation, and says that Operation Warp Speed is on track to vaccinate 20 million Americans by the end of January. Live in New York, Tom Negaman, News Nation.
Tom, I'm not sure if you can answer this. We're trying to figure out where the other numbers are with these shipments at the warehouse. Where are these numbers off? Were you able to determine that?
That's what they're saying, is those numbers are off between projections by the states, the Department of Defense, Health and Human Services, and Pfizer. That's where the disconnect lies, in a miscommunication between different levels of government. They say they're working that out now, and Pfizer will be advised when and where to send those millions of doses of vaccine.
It's a huge story, Tom. Thank you very much for the report tonight.